Hey, this will be a video chart on WNWG. One of these stocks that a lot of requests have been pouring in, and started off very promising, and then really kind of just started to stumble and has been looking pretty rough. But nonetheless, like I said, got a bunch of requests, kind of questions of what happened, and then what to look forward or look for going forward into the future. So want to kind of hit on those bases, and then it actually does also present a decent trade setup here for those disciplined traders out there. So if you're not disciplined, then stay away. But this one was pretty tricky, actually. Going through the history of the chart, had this nice move here, and that's not necessarily what was a tricky part. The thing that I could see why it would throw people off is, you had this crazy day right here, and then after that, you see, it started to bump up. And I should note, we're looking at the 60-minute chart, so if this doesn't quite look familiar, that's why this is a 60-minute chart. But like I said, it started to head back up here. So, one of these where, okay, that was just crazy action. The profit takers are out. And then it topped off right here and then just got hammered. So, like I said, very tricky right there. And I could see why that would throw a lot of people off. It would have thrown me off because, we had this and then a pullback and then things just exploded back upwards. So I could see how people think, okay, it looks like history is repeating itself, and then it just got hammered. So, just a good example of why stop losses really are so important. Whenever you're trading, with the charts and even with other methods. So what we're looking at here is hopefully a bottom that's taking shape. You can see basically the past 3 hours, each one of these candles has just been going sideways. The range has really tightened up. So is this a guaranteed bottom? No, but you can see that clearly. It's the first time in a while where the price has actually started to level off. For basically hour after hour here, you can see it just went lower and lower, but it has tightened up in terms of the range, and then also, just clearly going sideways now. Hasn't been putting in any lower lows or anything like that. So this is the area right here where we're going to want to see hold. Preferably, the sooner it can get above this purple line, which is the 50 period, something we've been averaged, the better. But this point here kind of covers two strategies. First, if you're wanting to know what's just going on and what you want to see happen if you're already in, this level here must hold. There's no excuses. There's no kind of ands, ifs, buts about it. This is the 200 period, and this just needs to be able to hold here as support. And then on the same note, if you're one of those people that like the low risk, high reward plays, this would be the area to keep a close eye on. If it comes down here, it could very well get a nice bounce. But then again, if it does continue to fall through, that's why you keep this tight stop loss and, just take your hit and then move on. So this could provide a nice little bounce here, but we'll see. I think it was LTUM, same kind of concept. It might have been the 50 period moving average, but last week I did a video chart on LTUM, and it bounced very nicely off there. So one of those where you score big on one of those ones where you get a bunch of percentages, or if it goes against you, just keep your loss small. So that's where the chart currently stands. Hopefully this is the bottom that has formed, and it won't even test this down here. But if it does start to head back down, this is the must-hold level, and then also the level for the risk versus reward players. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards up to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, no strings attached. We've been making some good money together on our alerts. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was WNWG. Thanks for listening.